everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Rebecca, Becky, Bex, however you want to call me. In today's video, I'm going to be doing part 2 of the Revolution Pro London Ultimate Artist palette. And in this video, I'm going to be testing out the powders, so basically like the bronzer and the highlighter there, the blushes, and the lip products. So if you guys haven't seen part 1 of this video of where I tested the eyeshadows out and the price for this palette, I will link it on the screen somewhere so you guys can check out part 1. So let's stop rabbiting on and let's start testing out these powders, blushes and lip products. So if you guys are going to enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, please don't forget to subscribe, please don't forget to hit that notification bell and share this video with your friends, whoever likes makeup. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, link is in the description bar below. Let's get started by trying out the powders, blusher and lip products. I have some really gorgeous powders here. So the dark and the bronze shade are both warm toned, but the dark one is slightly darker. Then you've got a contour shade, which is more on the grey tone side, so it's more cool toned, and you have this really nice, gorgeous, goldeny colour, which is definitely a beautiful highlighter. And then you have these really nice 4 blushes here, so you have like a red colour and a coral colour, really ideal for like deeper skin tone people. And you've got this nice pink and this lilac colour, and this lilac colour would be really nice on fairer skin tones. And then on the other side where the eyeshadows are, you've got the lip products, so you've got these really nice lip colours. I love the fact there's lots of vampy colours in here, like that plum red and that blood red. I'm obsessed. I know with these products you're going to have to apply these with a lip brush. It's the only way you can apply them. If you use your fingers it might get a little bit messy, so yeah, best to use these with a lip brush. I'm going to zoom you guys in and I believe I'm going to try the powders out first. Right, so I've just zoomed you guys a little bit closer. So the first one I'm going to try is the dark bronze colour, so the dark warm brown colour, which is called dark. I'm going to take a Revolution, I can't remember what this is called. If I know what it's called, I'll put the name on screen somewhere. So just going to dip into that dark shade. I don't really contour my face that often, so I'm just going to use this brush. Oh, it's very pigmented. Okay, here we go. Just gonna apply it like that. I personally just like to contour my face first because I like to go in with the bronzer and blend it out. So okay, I've just noticed I didn't realise it was going to be that warm to contour, so yeah, I grabbed a bit of that other contour shade and I just added it on top of that dark contour shade I've just added, so just sort of added a bit of both. So yeah, like I said, I don't contour very often, so I'm not the expert at contouring. I'm going to see how this line blends out now. So I'm going to grab the light bronzer shade, which is below the dark one. Just going to take my Spectrum A15 brush, so this brush, grabbing that colour. I'm just going to see how it blends together. Wow, that's pigmented. Okay, I'm going to really pack it off. So I'm not really too worried about this line because I tend to sharpen it out anyway. So let's see how it blends with this one. Okay, this bronze shade is gorgeous. This is just perfect for my kind of skin if I want like a natural everyday bronze. Yeah, that colour is lovely. Yeah, it seems to be blending really, really nicely. Seems to be blending out nicely. Okay, I must say I'm very deeply contoured right now. I'm not used to my face being this contoured. I feel like it's gone a little bit patchy here, but I'm only going to put blusher and highlighter on top of it anyway, so I'm not really that bothered. But I think it's where I was blending that contour out so much, because like I said, I'm not used to this deep and intense contouring, but yeah, I'm very, very snatched right now. Very, very snatched. So I'm going to take that contour shade and I'm literally just going to start contouring my nose with that shade. So yeah, I know you guys are going to say, Rebecca, I think your contouring's a bit wonky and a bit off. I know I'm not used to contouring this much, so It's really weird because it looks quite warm, but in the pan... Don't you think that looks quite cool toned? Looks quite cool toned. So I'm a little confused with this contour shade. Right, I'm gonna grab some setting powder and just fix this nose situation out. Right, so I'm gonna move on to blush now. So I think I want to test 2 blushes out. So I think I'm gonna test out the one that's called Red on the apples of my cheeks. Just gonna use the same brush. I just knocked off the product, dipping it in once. Ooh, that looks very, very pigmented. Yeah, I remember that used to be a trend. Oh, okay, very powdery. Okay, I'm just gonna use the brush I used to to clean up the underneath bit with. I'm just gonna kind of blend that out a little bit. Whoa. Oh god, that is so pigmented. I remember back in the day, like the trend was actually like 2 blushes, like you use like 2 blushes up and then lighter one at the top. No access on this brush whatsoever, and I'm gonna do the same to the other side. Yeah, you see I didn't even have to go in with the access and that, so yeah, I'm just looking a bit like a clown right now, so I'm trying my hardest to tone this down. Grab another angled brush now. I'm gonna grab another one. I'm just gonna grab in the shade Pink, so that's much lighter now. Much lighter. I'm gonna start bringing that up on the apple of the cheek, so bringing it here. I might even try to go on top of that darker colour as well. And there's no access product on this side. Okay, well that was very, very extreme. I've tried the best I can to tone it down. I went over the top with the lilac colour just to tone it down, and it has toned it down. So I think in future if I were to do an ombre blush, I think I'll just use the pink and the lilac, not the red and the coral. I love darker blushes. I really, really like them, but that one, I'm just going to have to be a bit careful how much I apply with that one. Oh, I probably even could use them as eyeshadows, to be fair, because they're really, really... Yeah, it's just so pigmented. I want to test that highlighter shade now. So I'm going to go in with Light, which is that goldeny light colour. Oh, it looks so pretty. I'm going to go in with that. I'm going to pat that just on the angled brush. Just on the angled B brush. Ooh, it's quite subtle. I'm going to see if I can intensify it. Just gotta intensify. Yep. Really nice. It's very finely milled as well. It just feels like there's nothing there on the brush. It honestly feels like there's nothing there. Gonna apply some on the bridge of my nose where we applied this contour. Here and on the ridge. Right, well, this isn't the most intense highlighter I've used from Revolution. It's a very subtle highlighter, and I feel like it's over-exaggerating my texture a little bit, but I feel like once you set it with powder, I feel like that's just going to take it all away, and it's going to look nice and smooth. So once I set it with powder, I'll be able to know for sure. So last but not least, I'm going to be testing out the lips. So I think I'm going to do an ombre, so that way I can try a couple of the colours. So, oh... God, I don't know where to start. There's just so many beautiful colours. Oh, do I go for a brown or do I go for a red? I think I'm gonna go for the brown because I love browns. So I'm gonna take the darker shade called Brown. I'm gonna just take it on a lip brush. Just grabbing that color. Oh, very, very creamy. Oh, very creamy. It's much lighter than it is presented. Okay, lovely colour, but too light for me, so I'm going to go something a bit darker. So I'm going to go in with Plum Red instead. Oh, much better, yep. Now, to finish the lips off, I'm going to grab the pink colour. And I'm just going to apply this in the centre. I'm using the BH Cosmetics brush, by the way. I don't think it's a lip brush, but it will do. Ooh, very pretty. So I'm just gonna zoom you guys out. I'm gonna put some setting spray on and I'll let you guys know my final thoughts. And that's it, guys. This is the face complete. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. So my final thoughts on the face powders and the lip products. So let's see, with the powders, this highlighter, it's not blinding. It's not a blinding highlighter, but I think the idea of this kit is it's meant to be a makeup artist kit and not everyone wants a blinding highlighter. So please bear that in mind, but it's very subtle, and when I did set this with setting spray, it has got rid of the texture. So just set it with setting spray and it will reduce the texture of the highlighter. Yeah, these blended really nicely. Like I said, I'm not used to this intense contour we've got going on. I'm not used to it personally, so next time I'm gonna have to use less of this dark color, just put it a little bit more less here when I next use it, because I'm not used to this. But they blended nicely. The blushes, very intense. Be very careful when using these. Like I said, I learned my lesson from the red, but I know it was not meant to be for my skin tone, but I just really wanted to try it because it's such an appealing color. Like I said, it's very, very pigmented. It's still on my hand. It's very, very strong color. So next time I'll just have to use just these two, but they are beautiful nonetheless. I could even probably use these as eyeshadows, so just be very careful when using these blushes. Be very, very careful. And the lip products went on very, very nicely. Very creamy. Glided on the lips very well. I've created a nice ombre with this, so these are really nice. Just remember to use a lip brush with them. So yeah, I really like this kit and I would say it's definitely worth the money. So I hope you guys have enjoyed part 2 of this video. If you have, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to hit that notification bell and share this video with your friends, whoever likes makeup. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Link is in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.